Success is one of the most sought-after goals in human life, but its definition varies greatly from one person to another. There is no single recipe, no universal standard for what success is. Each individual, each culture, each society has its own interpretation of what it means to achieve success. Yet, despite these differences, one constant remains. The pursuit of success is universal and an integral part of the human condition. From an early age, we are taught to pursue certain goals. In school, success is measured by good grades and distinctions. In society, it is often associated with money, social status, fame, or recognition. We are told that success means accumulating wealth, reaching a prestigious position, or proving our worth through external achievements. However, this model, often promoted by society, is only part of the story. The true pursuit of success is not limited to external criteria. Authentic success lies in personal fulfillment, in the ability to feel fulfilled, to be in harmony with one's core values, and to lead a life that has meaning. It is about knowing what we truly want and striving to achieve it, regardless of societal expectations. This pursuit requires reflection, patience, perseverance, and above all, focus. The quest for success is also an inner journey. It is not just about achieving material or social goals, but also about developing personal balance, overcoming challenges, and growing through hardships. Every failure thus becomes an opportunity to learn, and every success a step toward a better version of oneself. The pursuit of success should not be seen as a solitary journey, but as a path of growth, learning, and transformation. In a world full of endless distractions, it is essential to stay focused on what truly matters, to set clear goals, and to remain true to one's vision. Only then can we achieve true success, the kind that resonates with us and genuinely makes us happy. Success is a concept that seems simple at first glance, but turns out to be far more complex and nuanced when we seek to define it. Most people associate success with visible and measurable elements: wealth, fame, social status, public recognition. However, this view of success is often reductive and fails to capture the true essence of what success really is. To fully understand success, it is important to explore its various dimensions and recognize that it is not limited to external criteria. We live in a society that emphasizes visible and immediate achievements. The media, social networks, and consumer culture promote an idea of success that is primarily based on material possessions, external accomplishments, and validation from others. This outward vision of success can be very appealing because it seems to offer a tangible reward, a clear proof that we have reached our goal. However, it can also be a source of frustration, as it fails to take into account the personal and inner dimensions of success. Indeed, external success, while important to some, does not guarantee happiness or fulfillment. Many people, despite having brilliant careers, substantial bank accounts, or public recognition, feel empty, dissatisfied, and even lost. This leads us to a fundamental reflection. Success is not measured solely by external criteria, but also by our own perception of what we have achieved. True success lies in the ability to feel fulfilled, to live in alignment with our values, and to accomplish what is meaningful to us, regardless of societal expectations. Genuine success is internal and personal. It is expressed through self-fulfillment, the realization of our dreams, the ability to overcome our own limitations, and personal growth. It also means accepting our imperfections and understanding that success is not a fixed state, but a continuous process. When we reflect on success, it is important to take a step back and ask ourselves, what truly makes us happy? What are the criteria that define success for us? This is not a simple question, as our desires, passions, and aspirations evolve over time. Therefore, it is essential to take the time to know ourselves, to understand what motivates us, and to determine what we want to achieve. For some, success lies in a prestigious career. For others, it is found in a fulfilling family life, in dedication to a cause they deeply care about, or in the pursuit of knowledge and skills. Success is a personal journey, and each individual must define it according to their own criteria and dreams. That being said, there are certain universal principles that can be applied to success, regardless of one's personal goals. First and foremost, success cannot be achieved without hard work and perseverance. It is not just about dreaming or having ideas, but about taking action, making sacrifices, learning from mistakes, and never giving up in the face of obstacles. Perseverance is one of the keys to success because challenges are inevitable, and it is impossible to achieve our goals without resilience. This process requires time, effort, and patience, but each step, each small victory, strengthens our sense of accomplishment. Success also involves the ability to question oneself and evolve. Those who truly succeed are not the ones who reach a goal and stop there. They are the ones who continue to grow, learn, and develop. The pursuit of success should not be seen as a single objective to be achieved once and for all, but as a continuous journey of evolution. This means accepting failure not as an end, but as a learning opportunity. Failure is a natural step in any journey, teaching us what we need to improve and what we should do differently. Those who succeed understand the importance of adjusting their trajectory along the way, being flexible, and never letting setbacks discourage them. Personal success is also inseparable from the relationships we build with others. Having a positive impact on those around us, contributing to their well-being and growth, is part of true success. Helping others, being a source of inspiration or support, fostering authentic connections, and nurturing healthy relationships are fundamental elements of success. After all, we do not live in isolation. The success we achieve can only be partially measured by personal standards. If our achievements are not shared or do not positively contribute to those around us, it is difficult to consider them true success. Therefore, success extends beyond the individual and also touches the community. Ultimately, success cannot be separated from the search for meaning. What makes success truly fulfilling is its alignment with our deepest values and what truly matters to us. It is not just about accumulating wealth or accomplishments, but about creating a life that reflects our aspirations and convictions. Success that does not align with who we are internally can never bring true satisfaction. It will always feel like an illusion, an emptiness to be filled. Authentic success is the kind that nourishes the soul, bringing a deep sense of well-being, inner peace, and fulfillment. Success cannot be universally defined. Each individual must conceive it according to their own criteria, dreams, and journey. However, it is clear that true success is not only found in external achievements but also in the process of personal growth, inner fulfillment, and positive contribution to others. Success is a journey, not a destination, and every step matters. Focus is one of the most powerful skills one can cultivate in the pursuit of success. It is often overlooked, yet it is what makes the difference between those who succeed and those who fail, between those who achieve their goals and those who get lost in distractions. Today, in a world filled with constant demands and distractions, the ability to stay focused on a long-term goal is a fundamental asset. Focus not only enables us to accomplish tasks efficiently, but is also the key that unlocks success in almost every aspect of life. To understand the importance of focus, it is essential to recognize that achieving a goal requires much more than mere desire or fleeting motivation. It demands commitment, continuous effort, and above all, sustained attention on what needs to be accomplished. When we are able to direct all our mental and emotional energy toward a specific goal, we become more efficient, more productive, and more resilient in the face of challenges. Focus acts like a magnet that draws all our strengths toward a single objective, reducing the chances of dispersion and inefficiency. The first thing to understand is that focus is not just about setting a goal. It is not enough to simply have an intention or say, "I want to succeed in this field." Focus requires deliberate and consistent action, a conscious effort to manage attention. In a world saturated with digital, social, and emotional distractions, it is becoming increasingly difficult to stay focused on what truly matters. Notifications on our phones, social media, emails, and daily concerns, all of these things divide our attention. Sometimes, just one small distraction is enough to make us lose hours of productive work. That being said, focus can be cultivated and improved over time, just like a skill. First and foremost, it is important to understand that focus requires discipline. Without discipline, the mind tends to wander, getting lost in thoughts, worries, or external distractions. To stay focused, we must implement strategies to master our attention. This begins with eliminating external distractions. When concentrating on a task, it is essential to create an environment conducive to focus. This may mean turning off notifications, choosing a quiet place to work, or even setting specific times for certain tasks to avoid being overwhelmed by unexpected urgencies. Next, focus is also facilitated by the clarity of our goals. The more precise and concrete a goal is, the easier it becomes to maintain attention. A vague or overly general goal can seem difficult to achieve, making it harder to stay focused. For example, saying, "I want to be more productive" is a good intention, but it lacks precision. On the other hand, saying, "I want to complete this project by the end of the week" is much clearer, more specific, and measurable. Clarity of purpose not only helps sustain high levels of focus, but also allows for measurable progress. Another fundamental aspect of focus is the importance of commitment to oneself. Maintaining focus requires making conscious choices not just about what we do, but also about what we choose not to do. When we decide to focus on a task, we must also accept saying no to other opportunities or distractions that could pull us away from our goal. This demands a certain level of sacrifice and resilience, as it is often easier to get carried away by immediate or superficial distractions. However, a strong commitment to a long-term goal helps resist these distractions and keeps our attention fixed on what truly matters. Focus is not just about occasional actions, it also involves time and energy management. To be truly focused, it is crucial to understand when and how to use our energy optimally. Some people are more productive in the morning, while others perform better in the afternoon or evening. Knowing when we are most capable of concentrating our efforts can make a significant difference in achieving our goals. It is also important to take regular breaks to prevent mental fatigue. The human brain, although incredibly powerful, is not designed to operate at full capacity for extended periods without interruption. Taking strategic breaks helps maintain a high level of focus and prevents cognitive overload. It is also important to recognize that focus is closely linked to emotional management and self-control. Emotions can be a major source of distraction. The fear of failure, stress, anxiety, or even excitement can overwhelm the mind, making it difficult to stay focused on a task. Learning to manage these emotions is a crucial step in strengthening concentration. For example, practicing mindfulness can help keep the mind centered and prevent it from being carried away by negative thoughts or emotions. Meditation and other stress management techniques allow for better control of the mind and help maintain focus on the present moment. Finally, focus plays a crucial role in perseverance. Many people abandon their goals not because they lack skills or resources, but because they lack concentration. Perseverance is the ability to keep moving forward despite difficulties and failures. The ability to maintain attention on a long-term goal is essential to overcoming the obstacles that arise on the path to success. Every failure or challenge then becomes an opportunity to learn and improve, rather than a reason to give up. Focus is also essential in avoiding the traps of procrastination. Many people postpone difficult or uncomfortable tasks, preventing them from making progress. Procrastination often stems from a lack of clarity, motivation, or concentration. By strengthening our ability to stay focused on our tasks, we can not only reduce procrastination but also increase our efficiency. This allows us to make consistent and steady progress, which in turn motivates us to keep going and move forward. Focus is the fundamental tool for achieving success. It enables us to stay committed to our goals, avoid distractions, and maximize productivity. It requires iron discipline, effective time management, strong self-commitment, and the ability to manage our emotions and thoughts. In a world filled with increasing distractions, focus becomes a valuable asset, allowing those who master it to stand out and achieve their objectives. By cultivating focus, we can turn our dreams into reality one step at a time. Internal obstacles are often the most difficult to overcome on the path to success. While external challenges, such as financial difficulties or environmental barriers, are visible and often temporary, internal obstacles, doubt, fear, and procrastination are invisible forces that are just as powerful and can prevent us from reaching our goals. These obstacles stem from our own mindset and perception of the world. They are products of our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, and they can be extremely paralyzing if we do not understand and confront them proactively. Doubt is one of the most common and insidious internal obstacles. It creeps into our thoughts and makes us question our abilities, our choices, and even our right to succeed. Doubt can take various forms, such as self-doubt, fear of failure, or second-guessing our decisions. When doubt sets in, It causes us to question our skills and hesitate before taking action. It whispers, "What if you're not good enough? What if you fail? What if this project isn't as important as you think?" These thoughts are destructive because they prevent us from moving forward and making decisions with confidence. Doubt is particularly dangerous when fueled by limiting beliefs. These beliefs, often formed over time due to past experiences or things we have been told, create a distorted image of what we can achieve. For example, if we have been told that we are not smart or capable enough, it is easy to believe it and limit our actions accordingly. To overcome doubt, it is essential to work on self-confidence and recognize that negative thoughts are merely mental projections. We must remind ourselves that we have the resources and the ability to face the challenges that come our way. Fear, like doubt, is another powerful internal obstacle. Fear is a natural emotion, and in some cases, it can be beneficial by alerting us to danger. However, when fear becomes irrational and prevents us from taking action, it becomes a major barrier to success. Fear of failure is one of the most common forms of this emotion. When we fear failure, we tend to avoid situations where we might fail, even if it means missing out on important opportunities. This fear of failure can also turn into a fear of success. Paradoxically, some people fear success because they worry about the responsibilities, expectations, or changes it might bring to their lives. The fear of rejection is another form of fear that holds many people back. The fear of being judged or criticized by others can paralyze us and prevent us from pursuing our dreams. This fear is often linked to the desire to be liked or accepted by others. However, it is important to understand that success does not depend on the approval of others. In fact, if we spend too much time worrying about what others think of us, we risk straying from our true goals and missing out on what truly makes us happy. To overcome fear, it is essential to confront it directly. This may mean stepping out of our comfort zone, taking calculated risks, and accepting that failure is part of the learning process. Fear loses its power when we choose to act despite it. Procrastination, lastly, is another internal obstacle that prevents many people from succeeding. Procrastination is the systematic postponement of important tasks, often in favor of less urgent or less important activities. We often procrastinate due to fear of judgment, fear of failure, or because the task seems too big or intimidating. Simply delaying a task creates a vicious cycle where fear and anxiety intensify with each moment of procrastination, making it even harder to start or complete the work. This spiral can last indefinitely, preventing any form of progress. The underlying reasons for procrastination are diverse, but they are often linked to a lack of clarity, organization, or motivation. When we don't know where to start or how to structure our work, procrastination becomes an easy way to avoid facing uncertainty. Procrastination can also stem from a lack of personal discipline or a feeling of being overwhelmed by the task at hand. When we focus too much on the difficulty of a task, we prevent ourselves from starting. The key to overcoming procrastination is to break tasks down into small, manageable steps and focus on one task at a time. By committing to immediate action, no matter how small, we begin to break the resistance that holds us back. It is also helpful to develop productive habits and set deadlines to minimize distractions and maintain momentum. To overcome these internal obstacles, it is essential to cultivate a growth mindset and attitude that allows us to evolve, learn, and improve. A growth mindset helps us see challenges as opportunities for learning rather than as failures. It enables us to adopt a positive perspective in the face of adversity and understand that every failure is merely a step towards success. Additionally, surrounding ourselves with support, whether through mentors, friends, or communities that encourage us, helps us stay on track. Doubt, fear, and procrastination are internal obstacles that, although powerful, are not insurmountable. By becoming aware of their presence and adopting strategies to overcome them, we can unlock our potential and move forward on the path to success. The key is to understand that these obstacles are not permanent and that they can be mastered with practice, discipline, and a shift in perspective. The real challenge lies in the willingness to face them and persevere despite internal hesitations. Commitment and discipline are the two fundamental pillars of lasting success. While motivation fluctuates and inspiration fades, commitment and discipline allow us to stay the course, even when things get tough. They make the difference between those who give up at the first obstacle and those who pursue their dreams until they are achieved. In a world filled with distractions and an increasing desire for instant gratification, commitment and discipline are the forces that enable long-term goals to be realized and dreams to be transformed into tangible realities. Commitment is a promise we make to ourselves. It is not just a vague intention or a passing desire, but a firm decision to follow a specific path, no matter the obstacles. This means that regardless of the time or effort required, we remain determined to achieve our goal. Commitment, in its purest form, is a contract with ourselves that does not allow for deviation, even in the face of uncertainty or fatigue. This commitment is often tested, especially during difficult moments when the temptation to quit arises. It is in these moments that commitment takes on its full meaning and becomes a driver of resilience. Without a firm commitment, it is easy to be carried away by distractions or temptations that lead us away from our goal. Lack of commitment results in procrastination, dispersion, and constant doubt. Therefore, it is crucial to take time to clearly define our goals not just intellectually but also emotionally. We must be fully invested in what we undertake, because lasting commitment is built on deep conviction and a sincere desire to accomplish what we have started. But commitment alone is not enough. It must be accompanied by discipline. Discipline is the habit of doing what needs to be done, even when we don't feel like it. Unlike commitment, which is the initial decision, discipline is what keeps us on track once the initial momentum starts to fade. It allows us to keep moving forward despite fatigue, frustration, and moments of doubt. In fact, discipline is what transforms a dream into an achievable goal. Without discipline, even the best intentions eventually fade away. Discipline helps structure our work, meet deadlines, and maintain a steady rhythm, even when motivation is lacking. It involves distinguishing between urgent and important tasks and superficial, distracting ones. In today's distraction-filled environment, discipline is essential for staying focused on what truly matters. This means actively choosing not to give in to immediate pleasures, such as mindless social media browsing, and dedicating ourselves fully to the task at hand. Discipline also requires organization. To be disciplined, it is essential to know where we are going and how to get there. This involves setting priorities and breaking down large tasks into small, manageable steps. Discipline is not just about working hard, but about working smart. It is important to establish clear plans, set specific and measurable goals, and regularly track progress. This helps maintain a sense of achievement, even for small steps, and sustains long-term motivation. Another crucial component of discipline is time management. Time is a precious and limited resource, and those who succeed know how to use it wisely. They understand that being productive does not mean working endlessly. On the contrary, discipline involves knowing when to focus entirely on a task and when to take breaks. Effective time management allows us to maximize effort without risking burnout. This requires planning and prioritizing tasks. For example, a disciplined person knows they need to wake up early to make progress on their projects before daily distractions begin. They also recognize the importance of scheduling recovery periods to prevent overwork and maintain consistent efficiency. Commitment and discipline are also essential for overcoming obstacles and dealing with failure. Nothing in life is ever guaranteed, and the road to success is rarely linear. Failures, mistakes, and setbacks are an integral part of any journey. However, those who succeed are the ones who, instead of being discouraged by failure, persevere with even greater determination. Commitment and discipline help maintain motivation even after setbacks. They provide the strength to start over, learn from mistakes, and find new solutions to the problems encountered. Discipline, in particular, is a skill that develops with practice. The more we train ourselves to be disciplined, the more it becomes a habit. Like any skill, it takes time and patience to master. It is important not to be discouraged if we fail or lack discipline at times. What truly matters is the ability to start again, to continue building strong habits, and to stay committed even when things get tough. It is also important to emphasize that commitment and discipline are not fixed traits. They can be strengthened and improved over time. For example, commitment to a goal can be nurtured by regularly reminding ourselves why it is important, visualizing long-term benefits, and focusing on the deeper reasons that drive us to act, reinforce our commitment, and help us push through moments of discouragement. Similarly, discipline can be enhanced by establishing routines that promote focus, using time management techniques such as the Pomodoro method, or setting small daily challenges to gradually develop self-discipline. Commitment and discipline are the keys that turn ideas into concrete actions and help us overcome self-imposed limitations. They enable us to stay focused on our goals, resist distractions, learn from mistakes, and achieve our dreams. Without these two qualities, it is easy to be swayed by life's uncertainties and overwhelmed by obstacles. But with unwavering commitment and ironclad discipline, we can overcome almost any difficulty and reach the success we aspire to. Lasting success is a direct result of the commitment and discipline we invest in our projects. Perseverance is one of the most essential qualities in the pursuit of success. While commitment, discipline, and focus are crucial elements, perseverance is what allows us to push through challenges and keep moving forward when things get difficult. The road to success is rarely smooth. It is filled with obstacles, failures, and moments of self-doubt. It is in these moments that perseverance becomes the most powerful weapon for overcoming difficulties and making our dreams a reality. First and foremost, it is important to understand that failure is an integral part of the success process. Those who succeed are not the ones who have never failed, but rather those who have learned to rise after every fall. Failure is not a sign of weakness or an indication that we are not meant to succeed. On the contrary, it is a natural stage in any journey. Every mistake, every setback, every obstacle encountered is an opportunity to learn, grow stronger, and better understand what works and what doesn't. Perseverance means continuing to move forward, even when the path is filled with obstacles. It requires great resilience because failures can be demoralizing. However, instead of letting these moments of failure bring us down, perseverance invites us to use them as stepping stones to bounce back. For example, an entrepreneur who fails in their first venture might be tempted to give up, but if they persist, they will gain valuable lessons from their mistakes and apply them to future projects. This process is essential for any lasting success. Failures are a form of education. They show us what doesn't work, but also highlight what we need to improve. Sometimes, failures force us to reassess our strategies, adjust our approach, or reconsider our priorities. Instead of perceiving them as defeats, it is more useful to see them as opportunities for growth. Many iconic figures of success, such as Thomas Edison or Michael Jordan, failed multiple times before achieving greatness. Edison, for example, failed thousands of times before inventing the electric light bulb. Yet, he never saw these failures as obstacles, but rather as lessons learned. This mindset is typical of perseverant individuals who understand that every attempt, whether successful or not, is part of the process. Perseverance is built on a clear vision and a strong commitment to one's goals. When we have a precise vision of what we want to achieve, it becomes easier to overcome obstacles along the way. A perseverant person always keeps their goal in mind, even when things get tough. They do not allow small setbacks to derail them but stay focused on the long-term objective. This long-term vision is crucial because it helps maintain motivation even in moments of doubt. When we can see beyond immediate difficulties, we can keep moving forward, even when the road is full of challenges. Perseverance is also linked to patience. In a world where everything seems to move fast, it is easy to become discouraged when results take time to materialize. However, lasting success takes time. Great achievements are not the result of a single effort, but of continuous commitment over the years. This requires patience, discipline, and self-confidence. Results are not always immediate, and hard work often pays off only after a significant period. Those who succeed understand that patience is a virtue, and that every small step toward the goal counts, even if the results are not immediately visible. It is also important to recognize that perseverance does not mean stubbornly sticking to a failing strategy. Sometimes, perseverance requires adapting one's strategy, reassessing methods, or changing direction. It is not about rigidity, but rather about flexibility and the ability to evolve. Perseverance is about finding solutions, even when the original path seems blocked. It is a process of constant learning, adjustment, and reinvention. Those who persevere know when it is time to change their approach while remaining firm in their determination to reach their goal. Another crucial aspect of perseverance is emotional management. Failures can be emotionally draining, and in such moments, it is easy to be overwhelmed by discouragement, frustration, and anger. Perseverance requires self-control and the ability to remain calm in the face of difficulties. Those who succeed can manage their emotions and not let failures prevent them from continuing. They understand that failure is temporary and that success lies in the ability to keep moving forward despite obstacles. Finally, perseverance requires staying motivated in the long term. This can be challenging, especially when results are slow to appear. That's why it is essential to celebrate small victories and set up rewards along the way. Every milestone reached, every progress made is a sign that we are moving in the right direction. Perseverance is fueled by continuous motivation, and to maintain it, we must recognize and celebrate the small achievements along the journey. Perseverance is the key to overcoming failures and continuing to move towards success. It allows us to stay focused on our goals, even when obstacles multiply. Failure should not be seen as the end, but rather as an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. Perseverance is what enables us to push through difficult moments, adjust our approach when necessary, and keep hope alive when results take time to appear. Those who persevere are ultimately the ones who succeed in making their dreams a reality. Focusing on the final goal is the key to overcoming obstacles and achieving success. It helps maintain a clear direction despite distractions, stay motivated in the face of challenges, and transform dreams into tangible achievements. Staying focused requires constant commitment, a clear vision, rigorous discipline, and the ability to adapt to the unexpected. By cultivating this ability to concentrate on what truly matters while appreciating the journey, we build the foundation for lasting success. Every step, every small